Hi guys on YouTube, it's Super Kanata here, and I just want to make a quick video of the 1 year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch console and my thoughts on how it's been for the first year. Well, obviously, I'm a few days late. I think 2 days before this video is going to go out. Yeah, I'm 2 days late on the actual year anniversary because it came out on the 3rd. And if some of you remember, I did say I was going to do the midnight launch video. Reasons why I didn't do that was because the video files would not convert properly, so I couldn't do it. So I'm a bit annoyed about that myself, but it was just one of them things, so I'm sorry about that. And yeah, it's for me, when I think of the Switch's release, I was a bit, and don't take this wrong because I'm a huge Nintendo fan, I didn't know it was going to do so extremely well at the beginning. I knew it was going to do well, I just didn't know, like, for the first couple of months it would have done as good as it did. I mean, like, it sold 4.7 million units in its first month, which was all its stock, and I was like, bloody hell, because, like, I thought because of what happened to the Wii U and how it didn't do as good as Nintendo predicted and how we all thought it was going to do, I thought it was going to have a bit of a problem to stand out. And I thought maybe not a lot of people understood what this Switch was at first. And I didn't know what was going to go on because, like, obviously they didn't show it on adverts. They showed it on the release trailer on YouTube, and then on the websites and stuff like that, and like online media. So I thought, okay, it's gonna have a bit of a problem how it was gonna like promote itself, but it did really well, and I was very surprised. I mean, I was gobsmacked when I saw it. I was like, bloody hell, you sold all your stock before a month, and they did so well doing that. I was like, good on you, Nintendo, you did that, that was brilliant. And then after that, I think it was, yeah, after a while they had that stock shortage where they couldn't make as many consoles as they needed, but after a while they kind of sorted that out, and I think they're still sorting a bit more of that out now, but they sorted out most of it. And afterwards, I think it sold 8 million units afterwards on its next quota, and then the 14.74 million units I think it is now, which is great for in 1 year. That much. You outsold the lifespan of the Wii U, which shows that people know what the Switch is, they understand what it's doing, and they understand, like, what you're offering to give to the customer and stuff. So I'm really great about that. Nintendo have learned from the mistakes of the Wii U and have made this system and have advertised it and shown that it's doing really well, like, and shown why it does and its functions, which I think is brilliant. And also a wanting game every month, a game that was like everyone looked at and thought, okay, I want that, and it came out each month. There was a game that you wanted to play on the Switch. Unfortunately for me, I don't have as many games as I wanted to because I'm going to Japan next year, so I can't just spend willy-nilly. I need to save up for Japan, so I didn't get as many games as I wanted to. If I weren't, I would have had a stack of games that big already. I would have, every month, I would have bought at least 2 games, so I would have had a really good selection. But unfortunately at the moment I only have 11 games for the Switch. 2 are on the eShop, on the system itself. The others are all boxed. So I just wanted to show, like, the games I have for the Switch so far. Let's start from the bottom. I have Just Dance 2017. That was for my sister to play because she wanted it. The obvious one we all bought this before, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is, again, an amazing game. Honestly, one of my favourite Zelda games of all time, if not the favourite, next to Ocarina of Time. A month after, I think it was a month after. Was it a month after? I I think it was a month after the Switch came out, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out, and again, brilliant game, and it was just as good as it was on the Wii U. It's really good, and the new characters was brilliant. And then in July, I think it was July or June. Yeah, I think it's July. Splatoon 2, and yeah, I did put the box in the other sleeve because I thought it looked cooler. But if you want it, Splatoon 2. But yeah, I like the little sleeve. But yeah, this was really good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Splatoon 1. I think it was an amazing game. I still haven't finished the single player. I mostly just played the multiplayer for Salmon Run and also just the Turf Wars. I love it. A game that came out in August. This is a bit of an unusual one for other people. Fates Exceller, which I played a lot of it. It was good. It's good. The only problem I have is there's too much cutscenes and text and not enough gameplay. That's my only issue I have with that game. But besides that, the gameplay is great. It's like what do they call it? Dynasty Warriors, which is another series I really enjoy, and it felt like that, and it was really fun to play. The game I got for my birthday, Super Mario Odyssey, which again, one of the best Mario games I've played for a long time. Not my favourite, but definitely is one of the best Mario games I've ever played. Because it felt like, you know, Mario Sunshine and Mario 64, which was really good, and I loved that feeling of it. And the only reason I don't say Galaxy is because you couldn't really explore to get a lot of the items yourself. You had to, you know, go through it as a certain pan, like, you know, a fixed route. Well, then again, you had to do it in Mario Sunshine, but you could at least walk around the worlds. Galaxy, you had to go through wherever the path was taking you. The next game, not even a month after the Mario Odyssey, Doom. And again, this, I was bloody surprised, because, you know, Doom on Switch, I didn't, because this game is a power hungry game, trust me. Playing on the PS4, trust me, this game is really power hungry when you think of it. But they got to convert it and port it to Switch. I mean, yeah, they're obviously it's not as detailed as them get it's not as detailed as the PS4 port. But for what it's worth, they can go on Switch and look as good as it did. It's amazing, and it looks so good. Next is Skyrim. I had to get Skyrim. There was no chance I wasn't going to get Skyrim on Switch. I enjoyed it back on the 360, and obviously I never bought the DLC on the 360, so I get all the DLC anyway. And again, looks incredible on the Switch. I didn't know like how powerful the Switch was until I played these games. I thought, fucking hell, this console is more powerful than people give it credit for. I mean, yeah, it's not as powerful as a PS4 or Xbox One, but it's still very powerful for what it is, for a portable console. It's great. And last game is LA Noire, because I enjoyed it originally on the 360. Brilliant game, and again, I never bought the DLC, so having all the DLC on there is brilliant. And that's something else I would like to talk about. Sorry, I went through all the games I had. Is that I'm glad that it's done so well, because now third-party companies are looking at Nintendo and thinking, bloody hell, the Switch is something we can make games for and sell really well for. And we know that the console is selling, so we can put our games to the Switch. I mean, unfortunately for the Wii U, after a while, people knew it wasn't going to sell well, so they didn't put their games to it. But companies now, then ones who didn't support the Wii U, are supporting the Switch, and it shows that, you know, they know there is so much potential for this console, and that it's doing incredibly well. And you know, it's brilliant. I mean, I love this console. This console is brilliant, and I honestly can't fault it. I cannot fault this console at all. I mean, as I said, there was pros and cons about the Wii U. I mean, there's pros and cons about the Switch, but I haven't seen many cons than pros on this. Rather, the Wii U had quite a few of its cons and pros. But honestly, I think it's incredible. I mean, I mostly use it as a home console than handheld, but when I do want to use it as handheld, I enjoy it. I don't see a problem with it. The only problem I did have with the Switch at first was that the left Joy-Con didn't work. Obviously, everyone knows that that old news where the original unit's left Joy-Con wouldn't respond properly, and it would need to get fixed by putting foam inside it, which is true. I did that, and it works now properly. Put a piece of foam inside the Switch's left Joy-Con. It works. So I did it myself, and it works incredibly well. No problems at all. But in all honesty, I'm overall going to say Switch is doing fantastically well. I don't fault it at all. I'll give it at least a 9 out of 10 so far in its first year. I think it's doing incredibly well, and just keep going Switch and keep going Nintendo. Just continue to do what you're doing right now, and you can just make 18 another great year like 2017 was for you. I mean, we've got Nintendo Labo coming out. Again, I want to get that because that looks pretty fun. I want to get Galgun 2 when that comes out this month. I want to get Dark Souls because I never played Dark Souls before, so I want to get Dark Souls. I want to get Wolfenstein 2 when I can. What else do I want to get? I want to get oh, what was that game now? What? Yeast or Weiss? I can't say its name. Weiss 2. I could be saying that completely wrong. You know, YS2. I can't remember how you pronounce it. I also need to get Xenoblade Chronicles. I need several games I need to still get for my Switch. ARMS. I want to get Outlast 1 and 2. I mean, maybe 2 because I've played 1 and that was brilliant. I played on my PC, so that's brilliant. But I do want to get Outlast 2 on Switch. That would be great. Payday I'm not too sure about, but I want to get Bayonetta 1 and 2, even though I've got them on the Wii U. And I also want to get the third one when it comes out, because that would be amazing. I love Bayonetta, I think it's great. Smash Bros we're going to get. Another Animal Crossing, you kind of gather Pokemon. I'm interested in Kirby actually now. I haven't played a Kirby game for years, so I'm interested in that. Also, the Yoshi game I would like to hear more about. And I would just like to see what else comes out for the Switch, and all the surprises we'll get. So, what I want to say now is, happy birthday Switch. Happy birthday for your first year out, and doing so great. You're doing brilliantly. And congratulations Nintendo, you've done amazing. You learned from your mistakes, and you continue to do your great work. The Switch will go far, and everyone else, please support the Switch, please, because it's a great console, and you won't be disappointed how many units you will sell and how many people will buy them games on Switch. Anyway, this is Super Kanata here, signing out. Have a nice day guys, take care.